KP.
Oh, hey Sierra.
What's going on?
You just interrupted me during my telehealth consult. Do you want to find out some more information about what telehealth is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so it's nothing new. We've used it in the clinic intermittently. So for any of my patients who've gone on long extended holidays or found themselves in remote parts of the country, I've always Skyped in with you to check up on how you're going and help progress your exercises. Obviously, in the current climate of coronavirus, people are self-isolating and practicing social distancing, which is really important to obviously limit the spread of the virus. However, we want to reassure people that if you don't want to come into our safe environment that you've set up, telehealth is a very good option to get you not only on top of your rehab but progressing forward, so that when we come out the back end of this, you're not 2 steps backwards. Essentially, it's not a new concept. There's a lot of research out there, particularly when we look at rural and remote areas. First step, the worst thing you want to do is stop your rehab, you know what I mean? So if you don't want to come and have it in person, then your next best alternative is for the telehealth consults. It allows us to do our treatments as we normally would in the room. So first thing that we start off with is the subjective. We listen to your problems, try to understand what might be causing your pain or discomfort, and we try to really understand what is going on. Secondly, we do an objective. So I'm always accustomed to demonstrating some of the tests that I want you to do, and over the video, I can also demonstrate that, and you can replicate that in the comfort of your own home. And from a treatment point of view, there's a lot of treatment options we've got in place. Most people these days have some type of a spiky ball, some type of a resistance band, some type of a foam roller that we can use to get on top of it. You have a heat pack, you have an ice pack. Some of you might be self-isolating with your partners. They can always lend a help and give out some soft tissue work if that's needed. And most importantly, you will be given some exercises that we can do. So what we do with that, there's a system that we use called Physi app. So on our end, we can set up your exercise program. We Skype in, touch base with you, do our consult as we normally do. We can bring up the videos that are on the system onto your screen to demonstrate exactly what you need to do. You can show us exactly what you need to be doing in terms of technique and exercise, and then we can give you feedback. Essentially, it's like a normal consult, so we lock in the time, and then there's a remote payment system that we can do to do it. What you'll need is you need a computer or a phone and a good internet connection, but doesn't take up too much bandwidth. And at the end of the day, as I said, for anybody who is really concerned about staying on top of their rehab, or you've been at home and doing stuff that you don't normally do and you've injured yourself, the last thing that you want to do is spend the next little while at home suffering. So make sure you get onto us. Feel free to get in touch with us if you have any questions, and look out for our socials and emails for further information around the telehealth consults.
Awesome. That sounds great.